everyone, I hope you're doing good. This is Kevin and welcome back on my YouTube channel. On today's video, we're going to see on how we can create a nice looking topographical map, but also at the end of this video, we'll be having an extra point, which is to create a soil map. So stick around with me and I hope you're going to enjoy this video. So we are going to create the topographical map for our site, which is this one, as you can see it. So let's get started. In the first place, you have to open the Google Earth Pro and add your shapefile or your KML format layer. So just go to File and open it. It will automatically zoom to your area for your interest. So you have to customize it in the layer panel so it can be visible. I'm going to change the properties, but make sure on altitude it is clamped on ground, and on style on color you can change it into outline and change the color of it too. Let's increase its width so it can be visible. This is quite cool. So we are going to follow a series of steps, such as to create paths, to convert the paths, which will be in KMZ into GPX. Converting GPX into CSV, also changing the CSV when we add it into ArcMap, into raster, then to create our topographical map, and at last we'll have to create a soil map. So, and as I said, the first step will be to create paths. So just go to add paths at the top. But before adding the paths, take this one note, very careful, because we are going to add this on a layout which maybe, for instance, on A2 paper size or A3 paper size, which extends maybe up to this level. So we have to create a polygon which extends beyond this boundary, so we can create paths which extend beyond this boundary, so it can fit on the layout paper size. So let's create this polygon. On the measurements, this one is very necessary. Make sure that the measurements are in meters, and this one are in square meters. And altitude, make sure it is clamped on ground. I'm going to adjust it. Yes, I think this one is enough, so we can just click OK and create our paths. On the measurements, make sure again to change the length into meters. On altitude, make sure it is on clamped and ground. You can customize or choose the color of your interest. I prefer to use yellow color, so okay. But make sure you don't close this dialog box once you start to create your paths. The process can be a little difficult at first, but with time we are going to adapt it and the process will be easier to you. We can also add horizontal lines so as to be more accurate. There is no problem if you exceed the boundary, so that's okay. I think this is enough, so you can just click OK. So the following step is just you will have to go on your paths and right click on it and go to save place as. I'm going to save it as make sure the format is on KMZ. Just click save. Once saved, you have to go on Google and search for GPS visualizer. Just enter in here, and this will be the interface that you'll meet with once the GPS visualizer has opened. So you have to scroll down here until you find the elevation data. Yes, see, here it is. So just go inside and choose this one, elevation data. You have to upload a file, so let's choose our file. Yes, here it is. Just click open. You see here it has been added. So just go and click convert and add elevation. Just leave the output file format into GPX. So just click convert and add elevation. Yes, you'll be provided with a link to download your data. Just go and click it. The downloading will start, and here is our file which has been downloaded. So the second step will be to open ArcMap. This is ArcMap. So on the top toolbar, just go on add data. Just go here and choose your data, and in case you don't find your file, just go to this one, connect it to folder. So you have to click OK. Yes, this is how you can easily find your folder. So I have to click this one. Before that, excuse me, before that, you have to convert your data from the GPX into CSV with the aid of this one, T6 converter. This one is very essential. So just go open T6 converter and open your file. This one, it is on downloads. Yes, choose this one, GPX. Just click open. Yes, just done. So choose save CSV file. I'm going to save it at I often click no, not to use cell separators. Once saved, so we can continue the ArcMap on where we ended up. So just go to add data and choose the CSV which you have just saved and click add. Once added on the layer panel, you have to right click on it and go to display XY data. The X field you have to leave it as it is, and Y field, so on the Z field you have to change it to altitude. The other important step here is to change the coordinate system of your data. So in the first place, you have to change it into the geographic coordinate system and go to world and choose WGS 1984. Just click OK. And yes, so here are paths which we've just created. The following step will be to convert this one into raster. I mean to reproject these paths into our local projection before converting this one into a raster. That will be the following step after we have reprojected this one. So you have to, if you don't find this actual box, you just have to go at the top here, choose this one, actual box, double click on it, and the toolbar will appear here. So you have to find the data management tool and go to projection and transformation and go to project. You have to drag and drop it here. And change the output coordinate system into your local projection, of which in my case it is in projected UTM WGS Southern Hemisphere 37 South. So just click OK. So let's wait. Yeah, this is good. The points have been successfully created, so we can continue converting this one into a raster. So just go to spatial analysis tool, go to interpolation, and choose this one, topo to raster. You have to feed your CSV. This one is very potential, and the field, make sure that you change it into altitude, and on type make sure it is changed into point elevation. Don't forget, this one is very useful. So just click OK. Yes, one. This is very interesting. You can see here that our raster has been created. You can turn this off. Yes, this is output. So I usually use QGIS to continue the further steps due to my preferences, and such as the easiness on creating the layout and the graphics, I can say, of the QGIS software. So we'll have to export this one. Just right click on it and go to export data. You can change the location here. You have to connect it to folder. This is the easy way which I usually use. Just go to connect it to folder, and then you have to browse your folder and highlight this path and copy it. Click OK. You just have to paste it here. So click add. You see the location has been added. So we can change, make sure the format it is on TIFF, and you can change the name of it. So let's just name it as just leave the other settings as default. So just click save. So let's jump into QGIS. This is our area of study. So let's add our raster. Just go to Open Data Source Manager and choose the raster, since our data is in raster format. So just go and browse for it. This one is our raster, so just click Open and add it. You see that a raster has been added, but you can see once I put this on at the top, raster only fits at this level, and so we have to clip this raster. And to do so we have to go at raster, then extraction, clip raster by mask layer, the input layer. Just leave the raster tutorial, and the masking layer we have to put our boundary. So you can also change the target coordinate system, which is this one. I'm trying to find where we can save raster. So just click save to file. So let's save it and click run. Yes, so our raster has been successfully clipped. So let's continue the process of creating the topographical map. What I usually use is to, at first I duplicate this raster. So right click on it and go to duplicate layer. So let's start with the settings of the first raster. Just right click on it, go to properties and symbology. On symbology, on the render type, just change it into single band pseudo color. On the color lamp, you have to click this one and go to create new color lamp. Here you have to choose the catalog CPT city. Click OK. Just scroll and choose this one, topography, and choose the elevation and click OK. On the mode, just change it into equal interval. You can also, you will see that a series of colors has been created. So, but you observe here that this black color is quite too bold. So you can change it into maybe a reddish or dark red color. Maybe let's say here, click OK. What I'm going to do is to invert a color lamp first, and then I'll change the classes maybe up to 7. Maybe change here. I've tried to invert the color lamp so the editing of my color can be much easier. So I'll again invert this color lamp and click apply, then OK. Yes, this one is quite looking more interesting. So what next is to go to the underneath raster copy layer. Just let's click on it and then go to properties, and on the render type just change it into hill shade. This one, Z factor, is the one which will create the hills which relate to the nature of your area. So at first you can change it, you can put it to be 5, 3, 4 or 5. Let's put 5, but you customize it depending on the nature of your area. Make sure to change the resampling on zoomed in and out into bilinear. Yes, this one is half. So let's see how the results look like. Yes, this is the result, but I'm going to change the Z factor and add it up to 7. Yes, this one I think looks quite more interesting, and it's good to look at. So but you observe here that once I turn this luster at the top, the underneath hill shade layer is not visible. So you have to change the blending mode of this one into multiply and increase the brightness maybe up to 35 and click apply. Yes, so this is how we can create a topographical map. So hope you enjoyed the video, but as we agreed at first, I told you that I'll provide you with an extra point or a takeaway, that is to create a soil map. As we know that the soil map is highly relates to the topography. So the nature of the topography can inform us how the soil of the area look like. But you should have to use other methods to confirm the nature of your soil. Do not rely completely on this method. This is just an extra point or trick that you can use when creating the soil map. So I'll provide you with the color codes that I usually use to create the soil map, but the common ones which I use include this one. So let's see. Let's again change the classes up to 5. On the lower sides, which maybe are closer to the water bodies, usually there is a tendency to be the clay soils or accumulation of alluvial soils. So on the downside, I'll change it into color which look like a clay. So yes, so let's see how it look like. Yes, this is a actual result, but you can keep on changing it as you wish. Maybe I'll try to match the second one with the first one. Then let's see how it looks like. Yes, this one, I think this one is quite more realistic and relates to the first topography map. So hope you enjoyed this video, but don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel so you can keep on dropping more educative videos. Thanks for watching.